Hi Taurus, this is Madhura and I have your love reading for you for the week of March 13th. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm going to be shuffling the deck and then asking questions, and whatever cards fall out as I'm asking those questions are going to be the answers for those. Let's just leave these here. I feel like. Okay, Taurus, this is probably. I'm going to take these cards as your energy for the love energy for the week of March 13th, okay? Because they just fell out randomly. I didn't really ask for anything. But let's see what I have for your current situation, alright? Taurus, current situation for the week of March 13th in love, spirit. Current situation. Oh, too many cards. I've been reading so many cards today. So many have been falling out. Okay. Emperor. Damn, Taurus, these are all like major arcana cards right here. Like, I have 6 cards out here, and then 4 of them are major arcana cards. So, like, significant percentage of this is major arcana. Oh, no, my bad. 3 and 3. 3 major, 3 minor. Okay. So some life lessons, some day to day. Okay. I feel like in your energy for the week of March 13th, you're making some sort of a decision with this Two of Swords. Okay. There's something you need to decide and you're delaying the decision. Maybe you're choosing between 2 partners, Taurus. And you're having a hard time making that decision. You're in love for sure, because in your current situation, there's a King of Cups. All right. And there's a Nine of Cups. So you're probably close to your wish fulfillment, or you feel close to your wish fulfillment, but you're having a hard time finding that 10th cup. Okay. There's also an Emperor and the Chariot. So maybe maybe Taurus, you're dealing with an Emperor. All right. Maybe with all of your love and all of your um, loving, nurturing energy. Okay, there's a lot of self love in you as well, and you're dealing with an Emperor who's more practical, who's more um who's more hmm, it's more focused on money, on career. Yeah, this decision that you're trying to make, Taurus, is it's such a confusing reading right now, Taurus, because there's a Two of Swords and then there's a Moon. Okay, these cards fell out before I even asked for anything from Spirit. So I feel like this is your energy. Is you're trying to make a decision between two. Maybe you're trying to decide between two people, two love stories that you could carry further with you. Okay, that you could move forward with. The Chariot card right here. There's definitely something you're trying to discern. Okay, you're trying to make. Sorry if you heard that honk. You're trying to make a decision. Yeah, I could also take that as confirmation from Spirit that you are, in fact, trying to make a decision. You are trying to decide between two things, and you're delaying that decision. You're having a hard time making that decision, and you've almost shut off your intuition and your emotions. I don't know why anyone would ever do that, because that's where the answers are for the most part. Yeah, and with the Moon here, I feel like this having to make this decision is triggering some really dark sides of you. Okay, they are sort of they're excuse me, they're triggering your shadow sides. Okay, you're having a hard time sort of dealing with the darkness that this need to make this decision is um bringing to you, and that's why you're delaying the decision as much as you can. Okay, with the King of Cups and the Emperor, I feel like it's such a good balance present here, with the nurturing self love also present, and the practicality and the stability, dependability also here. What is it that I feel like I almost feel like you're trying to choose between a King of Cups and an Emperor, and that's why it's such a difficult decision for you, is because you're trying to decide between the Sun and the Moon. Both these relationships, both these people are bringing something so very different to you that you're having a hard time choosing just one. Okay, I would also recommend looking up polyamory and polygamy, or poly what's that, it's like multiple wives and multiple partnerships and multiple husbands. What's that? Polyandry? Yeah, polyandry. So I'd highly recommend sort of just looking into those concepts as well, and if checking with your King of Cups and your Emperor if they are okay with exploring this, okay? So I feel like, yeah, with the King of Cups, you have a lot of love on one end, you have a lot of emotional fulfillment, whereas with the Emperor, there's a lot of stability, there's a lot of dependability. But maybe the Emperor is just, am I talking really fast? I should slow down. I'm sorry. The Emperor is not as emotionally available as you'd like them to be, okay? But with the Chariot and the Nine of Cups here, I feel like you have to make the decision, okay? Even with the Two of Swords present and the fact that it's triggering your dark sides, your shadow sides, I almost feel like you need to heal those shadow sides, and you need to make shallow. um, so maybe one of your shadow sides is that you're really vain and shallow, or you have a tendency to be really vain and shallow, okay? So I almost wonder if it's not the Emperor that you should be with, it's the King of Cups, okay? General reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, but with the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, I feel like you're so close to your wish fulfillment, okay? All you have to do, especially with the Chariot present, is point your finger to one direction, and these things are going to take you there, okay? So it's a tough decision. I know it's a tough decision. I know it's highlighting certain aspects of yourself that you don't really want to deal with or want to address, but you have to address them in order to be able to move forward. And the only way to wish fulfillment, the only way to get this last cup, is to boldly and brightly make a decision and move forward, okay? So Taurus, that's I feel like your advice from spirit in your current situation and your energy. I feel like that's right, it's right there, your advice. Let's see what the angels have in your as your guidance for you in love. Taurus, week of March 13th, please, Spirit. Play! Okay. Stop worrying. Stop worrying so much about your shadow sides that are coming up right now. In order to heal them, you need to play. Okay? Right? Play. Excuse me. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Okay, so Taurus, that's your angel guidance, and let's see what the divine doors are trying to tell you. Oh, three cards, it's a lot, but I feel like we had a short reading for you, so let's see. Okay, this is what the first door looks like. Forgive and forget, a ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken, see a new sunrise. All right. And then this one says, look at this, how beautiful is that gate? A note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. Taurus, I feel like the King of Cups is your person right now. You need to go with the King of Cups, is what this reading is trying to tell you. Freedom flows. Look at this. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reason. Okay? So, yeah. Taurus, that's what I have for you. I feel like it's the King of Cups, just intuitively. General reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I can always tell you what the cards are trying to tell you. Yeah, what the cards are saying, and if that makes sense to you, go with it. Okay. The festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Okay, so some sort of a celebration. Maybe you're going to end up making this decision itself is going to be a celebration for you, Taurus, because you're clearly going through a lot trying to make this decision, and the universe is asking you to just play, just, just, just honor your inner child for a day and see if that brings you any clarity and any answers. Okay. So yeah, Taurus, that's your reading. That's what I have for you for this week. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. And yeah, that's it. I think that just I'm just thinking about how much I feel like these cards are trying to tell me you're suffering because of this decision. And the answer is not in the suffering. The answer is in the playfulness. It's understanding that life is just a playground. We're all here to learn. We're all here to. So it's actually a blessing to make mistakes because you um the lessons resonate so deeply with us when they come to us from making a mistake instead of just learning it because someone else had to learn it. Okay, by just seeing someone else learn it, that doesn't really register as deeply with us as it does when we ourselves make some mistakes. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourselves. I understand this is a tough situation you're dealing with right now, even though it looks abundant from the outside. It's probably not good to be you right now, or it doesn't feel like it's good to be you right now. But see what your inner child has to offer you, and let them take the wheel for a day or two and see if that helps you out a little bit. Okay. Okay, Taurus, that's it. That's all I have for you. And I will see you next week with another love reading. Bye bye.